Okay, as promised, I'm going to do another quick Google Voice video that kind of shows you how to use it and some additional settings and contacts and stuff to kind of help it be a little easier to use. As soon as you log in, this is what screen you're going to get. Right over here, this is the easiest way to use the phone. So I'm just going to show you. I'm going to call our Draper phone number. I just type my number in right here. And then I click the phone, and it'll start ringing.
Thank you for calling Draper.
So I'll go ahead and hang it up. In just a second, it's going to pop up right here. So you can see that's my previous calls. A lot of businesses, it already pops up. If I ever dial a parent's phone number, I found the easiest way to make a contact, because it'll normally just pop up a phone number, is I'll click these three dots, and then I click people, and then I click the little person with the plus sign, and I can add this to contacts. So I can name it whatever I want, whether it's a kid's mom or dad or whoever it may be, and then I just click add. And that's just going to add it to my contacts to make it a lot easier. So then later on, instead of having to redial, I can just go right here and type in their name, and it'll pop up and call for me. In addition to phone calls, over here on the left, if you click messages, right here, I sent myself a text message earlier. It pops straight up to my phone. Down here at the bottom is where you type your response. Any responses that I send will pop right up in this. So it's just like a regular text message. Voicemails also work on here. I'll show you how to set up a voicemail box in just a second. But anytime somebody calls you and it goes to voicemail, they can leave one, and this is where you're going to find it. Okay, so I'm going to run to settings really quick to show you a couple things in there. If you scroll down, you can, if you want, you can forward your messages to your linked numbers. So if I wanted to get all my text messages, if I check this right here, all my text messages from my Google Voice will also go to my phone if you want to do that. Then if I keep scrolling down, eventually if you download the app, right here it's going to say web, and it'll also have an app, and you're going to want to check that, because you're going to want to answer phone calls on your device. Then you can also turn on do not disturb. So if it's late at night and you don't want to be receiving incoming calls, all you got to do is check that, and it'll switch over. And then last thing on here, if you want to record your own voicemail, you scroll down to where it says voicemail, and then you just click record a greeting, and it'll be really easy to set up. You just click that as your new voicemail greeting for whenever somebody calls. The last thing, if you want to add several contacts, like if you want to go in and add all of your parents as a contact, the easiest way to do that, I'm going to open a new tab, and I'm going to make sure I'm in the same Gmail as my Google Voice account, because it'll usually format back to your Wiley ISD. But I'm going to go to the Gmail, and then if I click on the Google Apps icon, I can click on contacts, and this is the easiest way to add them right here. If I just click create a contact, or I can click create multiple contacts. I'll show you how to create a contact right here. If I do Draper Intermediate, I'm going to put in their phone number. Save. It's going to be one of my contacts. So if I go to Google Voice, I can just type in Draper Intermediate, and there it is right there underneath my contacts. So if you want to set them all up that way, if you have any questions, Lauren's making a click sheet to kind of walk you through some of this a little slower, but don't hesitate to reach out to either one of us. This is a great tool to use to get in contact with parents or kiddos. So just let us know if you have any questions.